Brought to you by WikiVD Documentaries. Ansel Elgort. Ansel Elgort is an American actor and singer. As a film actor, he played Tommy Ross in Carrie, Caleb Pryor in the Divergent series and Augustus Waters in The Fault in Our Stars. Early life. Elgort was born in Manhattan. His parents are Arthur Elgort, a fashion photographer who has worked extensively for Vogue for over 30 years, and Greth Barrett Holby, an opera director. His father is of Russian Jewish descent, and his mother is of Norwegian, English and German ancestry. His maternal grandmother, Aase Greth, was in the Norwegian resistance during World War II, and saved Norwegian Jewish children by moving them into neutral Sweden. Because of these activities, she was imprisoned in a concentration camp. Elgort has two older siblings, Warren, a film editor, and Sophie, a photographer. At the age of 9, his mother took him to try out for School of American Ballet. He attended the Professional Performing Arts School, Fiorello LaGuardia High School, and Stagedor Manor Summer Camp. While at LaGuardia, Elgort performed in a rendition of Hairspray with Kyle Jean-Baptiste. Elgort started taking acting classes at the age of 12, and starred in his high school's productions of Guys and Dolls and the aforementioned Hairspray. Acting. Elgort's acting career began through professional stage acting, in Regrets by Matt Charman. His film debut was a secondary role in the 2013 remake of Carrie. His first highly publicized role was in Divergent as Caleb Pryor, the brother of Beatrice Pryor. The film, based on a popular young adult novel by Veronica Roth, was released on March 21, 2014. Immediately after the filming of Divergent was completed, it was announced that Elgort would play Augustus Waters in the film adaptation of John Green's novel, The Fault in Our Stars, opposite Woodley, who would play Hazel Grace Lancaster. The film followed the story of Hazel, a teenage cancer patient, who is forced by her parents to attend a support group, where she subsequently meets and falls in love with Waters, an ex-basketball player. The film, directed by Josh Boone, was released on June 6, 2014. Elgort next co-starred in the comedy film Men, Women and Children, directed by Jason Reitman, and released in October 2014. He also reprised his role, Caleb Pryor, in the Divergent series, Insurgent, the second film of the book series Divergent. The film was released March 20, 2015. Elgort was named one of the best actors under 20 years of age on June 23, 2014. Deadline announced that Elgort had been cast in the titular role in Van Cliburn. Based on the biography by Howard Reich, the film will depict Van Cliburn's rise to fame in 1958 when, in the midst of the Cold War, Cliburn won the first international Tchaikovsky competition in piano, an extraordinary event. Since Cliburn was from the USA, the adaptation will be produced by Wick Godfrey and Marty Bowen, who also produced The Fault in Our Stars. In January 2015, Elgort also signed to play the lead, Addison Schacht, in the adaptation of The November Criminals with Chloe Grace Moretz. Elgort then reunited with Moretz to present the award for Best Visual Effects at the 2015 Oscars. In 2016, it was announced Ansel would be starring in a remake of Billionaire Boys Club opposite Kevin Spacey, Cary Elwes, Emma Roberts and Taron Egerton. The film was directed by James Cox. Elgort is represented by CAA and Brookside Artist Management's Emily Gerson-Sains. Music. Under the name Ansel Elgort created a SoundCloud account to publish electronic dance music, and he has remixed songs such as Born to Die by Lana Del Rey. In a live stream in February 2014, he stated he had signed a record deal with Tom Starr's new label Star Tracks and Steve Angello Size Records. His first record, Unite, was released on April 21, 2014 on Beatport, and May 5, 2014 on iTunes. His second record, Totem, was released July 21, 2014 on Beatport and iTunes. His single, To Life, a bar mitzvah-themed song, was released in September 2015. He played in the Electric Zoo Festival main stage in 2014. Ultra Music Festival main stage in March 2015. Played in Red Light Dance Music Event in Amsterdam in 2014, opened some The Chainsmokers shows, A&E RVO show, and some others shows with his friends Nicky Romero and Martin Garrix. He played his first headline show on his 21st birthday on Pacha NYC. In 2015, he signed a record deal with Island Universal Records, and released his first single titled Home Alone in July 2016. On February 3, 2017 he released a single called Thief under the name Ansel Elgort. The music video featured his current girlfriend Violetta Commission, a ballet dancer. On May 5, 2017 he was featured on rapper Logic's third studio album, Everybody, on a song titled Killing Spree. Personal life. Elgort began dating his high school sweetheart, Violetta Commission, in 2012. The couple broke up in August 2014 primarily due to the actor's burgeoning career and hectic schedule, but reconciled after 5 months of separation in January 2015. Elgort is politically liberal and has publicly denounced U.S. President Donald Trump. Controversy. Elgort has received media attention for controversial statements made regarding women. In a 2015 interview with Elle magazine, when asked about his experiences as a Fiorello H. LaGuardia high school student, Elgort responded, "LaGuardia is a wonderful, wonderful place. If you're like me and you love dances, you just have to walk up to the 8th floor. And you can get one." On growing up with a photographer father, Elgort reminisced, "I loved going to his studio. I'd disappear into his studio for, like, an hour, looking for all the boobs I could find." On co-star Shailene Woodley, Elgort has said, "Shailene is very different. I wouldn't use her as an example of what most women are like. She hates people-pleasing," and told 17 magazine that, "I've never once wanted her sexually. Which is nice." Thank you for watching. Brought to you by WikiVD Documentaries. Please like and subscribe below. Please like and subscribe below.